Hello there, everyone. This is Neko here. Get ready to play The Infected. Woohoo! Alright, if you guys enjoy my content, make sure to subscribe, hit the bell notification, and everything else in between. I try to show tips, tricks, helpful hints along the way. Today, we're going to try and get power going because we need to start working towards the gas technology. If I look at the if I look at this, you can see this is pretty much almost empty. We've got about 2 more tanks in here, and we've got about 3 in here. And if you look in here, I can't scroll down, but if you look at the fuel gauge right there, we're almost empty on that too. So I'm gonna be using up 2 gas tanks real soon. So we need oil distillers. The other thing is, I want to make a ton of money. And if we go into here and we go to placeables, we go to others, and we go to oil extractor, this requires 100 power. It also requires 6 mechanical parts. But if you remember in a previous episode, I sold Kevlar. A stack of 50 took up 4 slots, and it was 283 coins. Since we can store, no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 stacks of that, that's 50 times 10. So, in other words, you basically take the 283 coins that one stack sold for, and that's 2,830 gold. So 10 boxes will get me enough to net the things we need. In the meantime, we're gonna get steel and everything going. And also, I came across the bug. I don't know how I triggered it. All I know is that fine, we'll go here and here. All I know is that I had junction oil. In other words, I need to rename rename water and saw bench. But I had the saw bench going, I had the water thing going, and I had the oil thing going. And when the saw bench triggered, it put my power consumption out in a permanent 200. So I had to restart the game in order to fix that. Don't know what triggers it. I assume it's the timing of running out of power right in the middle of exactly cutting a log. That's my assumption. Anyways, we need lots and lots of steel. I had plans to do like a stupid little SpongeBob meme, where, you know, it's like he opens the doors and he shows all the stuff here, and he shows all the stuff over there, and the stuff over there, and it's just like, I was gonna be like, look, steel, more steel, even more steel, and then I was gonna be like, lead, even more lead. So, yeah, I went to town on steel and lead because, whoo, assuming my calculations are correct, which I am guessing they are nowhere near correct, because that right there is, what was that? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 got me about a third of the way there. So I'm assuming I'm gonna need about 20. The reason why I want to put power up there is because of looks. I don't actually care where the power goes. I just want it to look cool. So in the meantime, we're gonna cook up a bunch of steel, as much as we can get. We're gonna need to throw it all over the place. I would like to get the electric forge. That's gonna be very helpful later on. And we're also gonna need copper. Lots and lots of copper. Alright, I put stuff out of the way so I could actually move and grab stuff. I will need you. And since we're gonna be running around collecting things, I am gonna need a few other things. Biofuel, it's a nice passive, minimum maintenance But if you're looking for max speed, max money, max everything, yeah, uh, it's not the way to go. Not unless you fully dedicate yourself to it. I believe I have a water container over here. I've got 2 of them floating around somewhere. Oh, speaking of, we need to eat. Because of that, we're gonna need bark chips and we're gonna need plant fibers in order to make Kevlar because... hold on a sec. Oh, ew, no. No. Leave that alone. Anyways, if you look into here, to make Kevlar, you need 3 plastic. To make plastic, you need... where is it? You need 3 oil cans. To make oil cans, you need oil shell from an oil extractor, which if you want to be able to make 1 Kevlar per minute, you need to be able to make 9 oil per minute. Which, admittedly, if we do that, we don't have to actually process. We could just sell oil as is, because that stacks up to 100. That's going to be roughly 5... no, every 2, that's going to be 50 gold per stack of oil. So we could skip the process of making plastic and the process of making Kevlar. Either way, we're going to need it, and we're going to need gas, so that's part of why I'm coming over here. Prefer not those to be, whatever you call it, expire, but you can't always get what you wish for. Alright, we're gonna grab you, we're gonna grab... we got about 20 some odd minutes for the next, like, batch of spoiled food. About 11, 10... Oh, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got a few in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These don't matter because they're cucumbers. And, oh, are we... Oh, right. I gotta make these. Oh, nope. I wish we could bulk... Actually, we can bulk craft just by hitting max. But at the same time, it's a little annoying. But anyways, what do we need? We got 5 onions, 5 cucumbers. We need 3 more corn and 5 potatoes. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I did not actually expect the potatoes to expire. Wow, impressive. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Yes, I hope one day we can be able to expand our bag. Even if we could expand it through questing, that would be great. Let's eat. That way we can make 2 of these at a time. Oops. 2 at a time and eat them. I usually eat 5 of those and 2 of these because this will get your most of your things up to where it needs to be. The only thing lacking is protein. And I also use it for stats. As you can see here, stamina is about to go up. Yay! Except for... this doesn't give you stamina. It gives you health. And as you can see, I've been eating a lot more versus this. Alright. Yay! Level up. Okay, well, we're good for now. Throw that all in there. Get all that done when dealt with. What else? Oh, right, we need to start making our way up there, which means we need steel, we need copper, we need everything in between. Well, actually, steel and copper is what we need mostly. And then we'll get the mechanical parts, and then we can make our way up slowly. Oops, I forgot. Light. We got aluminum, we got copper. I'm hoping, well, actually, I think if I end up running short on steel, we do have 40. We got at least another 40. If I get some more iron, we could have another 45-ish. Right now we're missing, what do you call it? Copper, which means I need to go to my one location, which means, I probably should empty this. You know what? Screw it. We're gonna just throw it in here. We have plenty of, oops. We got plenty of, whatever you call it, cobalt and aluminum. Well, we don't have plenty, but we have enough to build a few wind turbines. The reason why I'm going all wind turbines is because they're guaranteed power, no ifs, ands, or buts. They may drop down to 10 power, but they also provide up to 40. I don't think we need most of this. I am gonna need some other crud. Let's just drop this all into here. Actually, and that. Good, that's still running. We might need more of these for lead. In the meantime, or not lead, but I hope lead becomes mineable auto. That would be really appreciated. We're gonna need to go fetch copper. I'm gonna grab us. Woo! I'm gonna need screws, lots and lots and lots of screws. Whoo, mama. I don't know if I have enough for it, but we'll find out. Half the time you come across stupid infected here. Alright, what do we got? We got cobalt almost full, cobalt almost full. Yeah, baby, we got almost full aluminum. That's gonna help with assuming 10 per one, so that's 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We got at least 9 more wind turbines. Yes. We're gonna need all of this copper. All of it. Admittedly, I might pull out my aluminum too, but in the meantime, we'll worry about that later. Oh, sweet. I could mine some more lead. If I come back, I'll probably mine some more. In the meantime... Oh, sweet. Conveniently, I ran out of fuel right here. Thankfully, we've got a little bit more. But you can see this is why I'm working towards getting fuel. Which means next episode means we're gonna go and start looting some small towns so we can get tech. So I can get that gas distiller. And then from there, I'll probably start working towards setting up a few other things. Right now, I want to get at least one of those extractors up and going. Whee! The ATV did not like that. Okay, that's still going. Let's see if we've got this up here. Yes, okay, we're gonna grab and stuff copper in here because I don't feel like trying to run at 1 mile an hour trying to get back up there. I am gonna be moving everything up over there, which makes me gotta rethink about a few things. I also have a few experiments I want to test in the meantime. That has me curious. Alright, good enough. We've got enough. We're gonna need steel. We're gonna need copper. I think if I do this right... we're gonna put that back, put that down over here. If I do this right, we can make... We're going to... we need 2 of these forges, one full of steel, one half full of steel, and one of copper, and that will give us enough to make one section at a time. So we need temporarily move all of that and that, and we're gonna need this. So throw in 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need to get the more advanced, whatever you call it, the more advanced forge. I'll do that next time. I wasn't planning to, what do you call it? I wasn't planning to be getting gas because I wasn't expecting the developer to change that on us. Admittedly, it's a nice change, but at the same time, a pain in the butt. Mostly because it gives the gas thing a reason to be used. Because before, you could find gas like there was no tomorrow. So it was just like, this was the most absolutely pointless of all pointless techs. You just run into a town, grab gas, wait till it respawn, grab gas, and with the vehicles lasting about 20 years, you could literally just, I don't know, you could literally just ignore gas. I don't know if we're gonna have enough copper. In the meantime, we do have this. And we're gonna need 2, almost done, which means hopefully we can grab this, load it up, craft screws. And then from there we should be able to get a section done. The question is, how many sections can we get done? And the answer, we'll find out. 1, 2. There's 10. We need 5 more. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good enough. Alright. That's full. That's in. Perfect. Where did I put the steel? Ooh, we're actually, I could throw that. Yes, and I could grab one more. Admittedly, I don't think grabbing one more is going to make a difference, but you never know. And then we got the 8-mile travel all the way out over to here. Whee! Thankfully, we don't. I found a way to build where you don't need. All you need is the elevator. Holy crud! We're already here, and I barely did anything. Oh right. Right. We're gonna. I'm gonna need to place one other thing, and that's that. And we're gonna want to place this on top. We have enough to do one more, but we don't got the steel because I put steel in here. Electrical and mechanical. Woo, yeah, baby. I will show a trick how to get foundations up there. I did show it in my video on how to build an elevator. And if you haven't seen it, I recommend checking it out. In the meantime, we're going to come back over here. Hopefully the stuff will be done. I am gonna probably look into buying the stamina thing at some point. And from what I can tell, apparently that, you know, that the last episode or the episode before or whatever episode I showed you, the loot all is apparently the raider perk, which means, oops. It means you can't, whatever you call it. It means you can't loot all until you actually get the perk. We'll grab you. which that kind of sucks, but at the same time it makes a little bit of sense. And then we'll get this all going. I think if we run back and forth like this constantly, we'll have the stuff built. Admittedly, if I had the time, in other words, if this was like a full-time job for me, I would edit the videos out so it's like I would be showing with this. I would show me getting up the... Oh, it's almost nighttime. I would be showing how far I made it and blah 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 blah, but I don't have that luxury right now. So in the meantime, let's see. More steel, no steel, no steel, no steel, nope, 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 nope. Okay. Iron. All right, mechanical and electrical, which here we are. Ooh, I may have... Uh-oh. Oh, flip nuggets. We're in a... blizzard. I don't need a blizzard right now. Craft. You. Craft that. In the meantime, we'll drink this. Gotta love a blizzard. Ooh, minus 30 something. I don't know if I wonder if that can actually... Okay, good. That's still going up. I was about to say, it's like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to handle that. Admittedly, I can't see anything, but that's to be expected with a blizzard. In the process, we're going to get this. Ah, blood nuggets. Alright, well, we're going to get that. Admittedly, we can't reach that yet, which means we need to get this, which means we need mechanical parts. Wow, minus 40 degrees. Holy flip. That is cold. I don't think anything could survive that. Actually, I'm sure there's a lot of things that can, but I would not. I would be dead. I like heat. I like being warm. Okay, we'll put the electric. We'll go grab the mechanical. Yup. Mechanical. Whee. Oh, out of stamina. Alright, it's nighttime. You. I'm gonna probably have to make some more tea depending on how long the blizzard lasts. Alright. You. We need, no, not you. Grab that. We need to temporarily store you. Okay, well, we need to temporarily store you. And we need copper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I wonder if the blizzard's what killed everyone. It would make sense. What I'm excited for, though, is the future. When the developer adds in story content and stuff like that, it makes me curious what the quests are going to be like. It makes me curious what other things are going to happen and all that other fun stuff. And, oh, hey, yay! We made it. We survived the blizzard. Although it's cold as hell still. For me, I prefer warm temperatures, like close to 100 and something degrees. That makes me feel warm, and it makes me feel happy, although it is a little hot. So now we can go up to 3. Really? Huh. The developer must have changed this. Weird. Does that mean if I... Huh? Weird. Why did that go to here even though I had... No? What am I missing? Ah, there we go. Missing steel. Okay. Now we can go put everything else back. I am curious though, what height will that actually start to get fast? I know 4 you go pretty quick, but can it go faster? That is the question. Now that we've got all that, we can store the mechanicals and the what do you call it? The can that's on us. In other words, we can store that. All right. Grab this. Put that in. Steel, more steel. We have not a whole lot. I think we have like another 3 more layers. We'll try and get where we can, and from there I'll have to most likely do the rest off camera and show you guys the end result. But in the meantime, it's basically just gonna be me running back and forth doing this, and we can see how high we can get. Once we get up there, okay, it's still going, which means all our power is good. Actually, what? A little bit. Oh, there we go. There's some that's ready to go. We got some getting ready to go in here, some in here, a little bit in here. Sweet. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more not potatoes, but 6 more onions. Ooh, we're getting a little iffy there. If I trigger the saw, it most likely will not work, or it will work, but it will cause a bug. Also, something I did not realize is that there is a button on the backside of these, which which actually is nice. Oh, gotta love when you're staring at the bright light. Personally, it would be nice if they actually allowed us to do that, where, oh, I think there might be a limit to how high this can go. I might have to push the limit on that at some point. Whee! We're up. We're going up, up, and away. Gotta get a little closer. Alright, I don't think we need another set of screws. I will keep the copper safe and get that and try to keep it a little bit more balanced. Admittedly, we've got like a bit of steel in there that's a little offset, but that's fine. I am gonna have to get some food and other stuff at some point, especially since hunger is about 50%. If I ate full protein, that would be fine. We'll store you in here. We'll grab everything from here, and here, and here, And boom. Now we'll get the next batch going. And we'll basically have one elevator shaft every time we run back and forth. That's 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The problem is I might run out of screws first. And that's gonna suck. And actually, I think I can store these screws also. If I don't use them, then yes, we can store them. If I don't use them, then yeah. So it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 is halfway, or not even halfway. Wow. I almost kind of wish these went up a little bit higher. Like there was a version of this where you can slap down like 5 at a time, but that's just me. Going up. Don't want to fall. You could, if you fall, you will die. Actually, I don't know where you, at what point. There we go. Right. Gotta stand on the inside. So we'll use the screws, but we won't use all the steel. Ah! Oh. There goes that. Fall back down. And wow, I'm actually surprised I survived. If I died, I would have cried. In the meantime, we're gonna go up again, and I'll probably call it end of an episode because I don't need to spend 20 hours running back over to that place. There we go. It looks like if you stand on the edge and you place it here and then you turn like this, you'll be able to add the materials when you look like this. There's other ways you can do it like that, so you do have to be careful, but it's an easy way to build and it's pretty fast. Alright, well, in the meantime, I'm going to call it here. I'm going to try and get this as far as I can. And then probably, well, actually, I'll grind out the rest of it off camera so that way I can get power and we can start working on something else. So, in the meantime, if you enjoyed listening to me, make sure to subscribe. If you didn't, I understand. All I did was run back and forth and basically started building the elevator again. If you guys want to see more of this series, check out my channel. If you want to see other games I play, check out the in-screen credits. I do play other games in the process. And if you want to be added on to the in-screen credits like these people, make sure to publicly subscribe. After a certain period of time, I'll add you on. Otherwise, I hope you enjoyed and you come back for more. I'm going to get ready for the next episode, which means we're going to get ready to make gas. So, bye-bye!